Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on by. This is Let 'em Bake episode 2, where we talk about video game news, things that are related to video games. That includes shows and stuff too. And I have Earthbound Reaper here with me and Monarch Manifested. But yeah, they came out with the new Warbond stuff, the Democratic Detonation. So basically it focuses on more explosive hardware, gives you a couple of different armors that you can have that kind of help with limb health and explosive resistance, but there's no fire resistance yet, which is kind of sad.
Listen, Linda, listen.
Listening.
If they did give us that, right? I think it would actually be OP because I think it would register with their lasers.
Really? I think it would just register with just like
because
no.
Here's why I think so. So I was paying attention to some because we were talking about it before we went into that mission, right, earlier today. And something I noticed is like with the personal shield, I wasn't blocking any of their shit. I was just taking all their damage. So I'm wondering if it would just register anyway, like you know what I mean, if it wouldn't register it at all. Like I'm wondering if they're working on something with that.
I still think there should be at least 20% resistance to fire damage, so you have enough time to at least stim before you fucking die.
Especially considering the fact that they're still increasing it consistently as updates come out.
Yeah. I mean, and it would definitely help on some of those fucking planets that are just always on fire.
One of the nicest things that I did enjoy, though, is that they came out with a marksman rifle, as you can see here, that you can put into an automatic mode as well. It does not have a lot of ammunition in the magazine, but it still kicks pretty well, and I like it a lot because I like assault rifles.
It's hard, though.
Hard. So I'm not going to say make it easier. I'm just saying, hey, add armor, to make it...
They have explosive resistance. They have resistance for just about everything else at this point. And part of the reason I'm not... Yeah, they have resistance for just about everything else at this point, except for fire.
Yeah, I mean, they have arc resistance, and we don't even have arc enemies yet, so why not? Why not, I don't know. That's just me. Thermite grenade, it does probably a lot more damage on bugs, because I tried it on some bots, didn't work out too great. I even stuck one, and it didn't kill it fast enough, but that's just because they're bots.
Thermite grenade is decent against chargers. It's not amazing, but it's better than a lot of the alternatives. We want to throw grenades at them.
And then what I recommend for the marksman rifle for the new one, at least just try and have the Uzi or have a decent sidearm, so that way you save the marksman rifle for something that's you want to be able to do a little bit more damage to, or some type of medium armor penetration. The explosive bolt action rifle is fantastic. Just don't shoot shit too close to you, and I'll tell you why. Because you'll explode, and you won't explode in the direction that you're expecting. You might go forward, you might go left, right, up, but not the direction.
I don't think that's bad.
It won't blow you back, which is weird, and it blew me into a couple of enemies, which was kind of odd for me, and it happened to me twice because I'm dumb. But do you guys have anything to add for the releases?
I have a couple disappointments.
I was gonna say, like, let him run it because I have not really got to see him. I've been so sucked in on COD.
Oh man, I got a couple disappointments. My number one disappointment is no new emotes. No new emotes. There's more victory poses.
You know that they are gonna be having some more emotes that are coming.
Yeah.
I saw something on YouTube about that.
And then my other one is, even though it's not necessarily, hey, I want fire resistance, but there was no new resistances, no new buffs for the armor. It was all just the same stuff we've seen before.
Well, I mean, the majority of the armors all have the same buffs anyways. They're just set onto different skins.
Yeah, I was kind of, with the name, I was kind of hoping for something maybe slightly different.
Do you get more money or XP from that? So basically, the quicker you finish the mission, technically the more XP that you get added as a bonus. So you have to kind of balance it. That's why trying to run with 4 people is a lot better than just trying to run with 3 or 2, because you can get a lot done and still get the time credit. And there are a lot of times where once you guys feel comfortable in the position that you're in, you split up into groups of 2 and you kind of go around doing stuff. And then on the bigger objectives, you all meet as 4. Because the longer you stay in the mission, the more stuff spawns, and then it gets a little bit more hectic, and then now you have to
take out Yeah, the
Okay.
outpost. If you jump on
Going
the
back to
outpost,
the
pretty much right off the
Alright,
bat,
finish.
it'll help you. But
going back to the new BR14.
Yeah.
I am working it out right now. It seems like it's decent. It's just not my playstyle. Ouch! And I still missed the first shot, and I'm
Yes.
aiming down sight. There is a little bit of an issue there.
I will agree with that. That's where it kind of gets annoying with these more precision type of weaponries. There we go. To the bolt action side of things. So this gun is a lot of fun. So when you get this gun, your job is not to worry about small guys anymore. Let your team worry about the small guys. Your job is to worry about big guys. Shooting the AT-AT walkers, shooting things with armor.
I would slightly
Right
disagree
there.
against the bugs, because on a horde, if you shoot right in the middle, you can demolish most of them in one shot.
Right.
Just
But
in the fact.
I
I haven't
haven't
used
gotten...
against automatons, but against
Right.
the bugs as my thought.
yeah, but unfortunately, right now we're moving away from bugs right now, which I think is interesting how they're handling the replayability on the game.
bots, like,
Mm-hmm.
wasting my shots on the skinnier dudes, and they was just gonna miss anyway because the aiming fucking sucks sometimes. I should be headshotting the big bad guys, or trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
take
gonna
care
run
of the
against the
walkers.
bots my next match, and I can give my thoughts then.
Yeah. Like, I even tried shooting at the ground a couple of times with this thing, and it just, like, it clipped through the ground, and it didn't explode, and I was like, okay, well, that's shit. So, I don't know if it was because of the map we were playing on, because we kept running into issues. They're definitely pushing the game towards team play with the new guns rather than just solo hero. Yes, and I like that a lot.
100%.
100%.
That's a great.
But yeah, this thing is just do it. Like, if you hit the walkers at the right spot with this thing, it just fucking takes them out in one shot. It's so beautiful. We got new,
Oh, that's me and Bertha right there. Yeah.
new modules, new ship modules
Yes.
with superior packaging
Yeah.
methodology that I unlocked. You also have atmospheric monitoring that pretty much reduces the spread of the barrages, which is nice because today I fucking killed myself in grade on accident with the 380.
And almost
Hey,
me. I don't know how I
380 is
fucking
just
lived.
team kill.
I
That's all it
noticed
is.
it too. I was like, oh god.
We also have the double XL weapons base, so it also allows Eagle stratagems that drop multiple bombs will now be able to drop one additional bomb. So like Eagle airstrikes, Eagle cluster bombs, Eagle napalm strikes, they'll be able to drop one more bomb. So that's just like one more little bit of explosion on the path. It does not necessarily affect the 500 kg, so you know,
Yeah,
people
no,
who
it doesn't.
people who main that, you know, it's not the end of the world, but that is
That would be pretty cool for and the next module is adding that to the hangar bay.
yeah.
Adding an additional 500 kg or maybe 2 birds.
And like I was saying before, that would be fucking dope to have 2 birds. Then we have the enhanced combustion, which makes the fire damage from stratagems increase by 25%. Again, another fucking reason to have at least one set of fucking armor to protect you from fire.
I don't see where the point for your argument is.
I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee here really quick. You know,
I don't know what your complaint was about this thing against the smaller
Yeah.
dudes. I just
I
destroyed it with one shot.
I think
What?
I think everything's fine. I think, you know, I don't think the damage you take from
yeah.
from fire
Next
is that
time I'm
bad.
gonna punch you into the fucking fire tornado, okay, and see how you feel.
Am I gonna be
about it.
unleashed?
Yes.
Should I go unleashed?
Yeah, we'll just let
Oh
you.
my
We'll just play with
I
Monarch
think you
for,
shouldn't
like,
burn. I think
5
you shouldn't
minutes.
burn. I don't think the fire tornado should do that much damage. I think they do too much damage.
Well, that's the thing. It's like it's all
oh, sorry,
global
not the
fire
tornadoes.
damage.
I'm sorry, not the tornadoes. The actual fire that's left behind, because that's the bad part. Because you can't see. Sometimes it's like, oh, there's no fire there. Okay, I'm gonna sprint right through here, and then no, it's like an inferno there. Apparently, you just can't see it. It's
Yeah.
white flame. It's just like, oh god.
Dude, it would be so
But-
cool if they gave you like a controllable gunship for 50 seconds as a new addition. That like, or kind of like how they had in how they have in Call of Duty, where like you kind of shoot a missile and you
Like an
can like,
Apache
guide
or
it.
something.
Or
yeah.
Apache. That
Yeah.
would be something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
I think they
so-
need to buff some of them. Like the gun run needs to get buffed because that thing could do good damage. Like I don't
Oh,
think it should be that low tiered. I think that's some of the things they need to do, but I think controlling that kind of shit, I think that may be too much. Maybe they need, you know what they need to do? They need to add a weapon for precision airstrikes and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you can laze a target.
Yeah, just
right?
laser really quick.
Yeah, you laze the target, and then the weapon system, you know, fire or follows the track. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
So you could call it a precision guided bomb on a target that you have lased, even if it's moving. That would be pretty epic. That
would be pretty fucking epic. We also have circuit expansion, lighting arcs fired from weapons and turrets jump to one additional enemy. So that includes the arc thrower and the Tesla tower. All of you arc throwers out there, you know, you should be happy with that. I honestly think this should also affect the main weapon too, or that's the arc shotgun, because that motherfucker needs a buff. Either that or a faster pump. A good little fast pump would make that thing a little bit better, in my opinion.
Yeah, a good little, you know, spamming of the C button in the ship.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Give it a little bit of Liberty Lube, you know?
I want to throw this mission so bad.
Extra freedom.
And then the blast absorption one is mainly just for your turrets. I don't think I showed it. Oh yeah, it does. Sentries take 50% less damage from explosions. So people who love to call down their sentries and stuff, and they instantly die from like time to somebody like me that throws a 500 kg right after somebody throws them. There's a fucking sentry down.
Yeah.
Like I would throw a sentry. I'm like, ugh. Better.
Yeah. I don't like the direction that Joel's taking though.
Joel's just angry.
Listen, man, that man.
Who pissed off Joel? Who hurt him?
I don't exactly. I don't know.
He wasn't bullied.
I don't know if you're here or not. Whoever Joel's girlfriend is, but you need to stop being so mean to this poor guy.
You need to suck his dick more often. I swear to God.
Oh my God, dude! Jesus!
Somebody slob on Joel's knob to fucking stop getting mad at him.
Oh my fucking God!
He needs it.
Oh my God! Just give him that Glock 3000, man. Just. You'll be saying
brother, listen, brother.
So we went over some new weapon stuff. We went over some new armor stuff. Definitely check it out when you guys can. The only downside to any of the Warbond releases is getting credits. Spend $10, spend $5, or just go ahead and grind it out. Don't be in a rush though. There's tons of stuff that you can do in the game without actually having any of that stuff. It's just better equipment here and there, but there's already existing equipment that works perfect. And just play the trailer for you guys so you can just see it and get an idea if you haven't heard about it before.
Much of a Fallout fan, so
yes,
I'm not too excited because I don't really have much.
I have been playing Fallout since the first one on PC.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Fallout fan considering my favorite Fallout games are 76 and 4.
And that actor right there is an amazing actor. I loved him in oh shit, what's that? Oh fuck, what's the name of the show?
He plays in a few things. I mean, he always does a great job.
Oh fuck, what's the name of that goddamn show?
Is it the army one?
No, he's a marshal. He's a U.S. marshal.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's also
he plays Boyd Crowder in the show. I can't remember the name of the show. Really good show. It's a bit older, but it's a great show.
By the way, I binged the fuck out of the show. Already finished it. Came out yesterday.
Oh, the Fallout show?
Yeah.
I need to watch it,
dude.
It, but
I need to
watch
it.
Spoiling it. I don't know about him, but personally, I don't mind it.
I need to watch it because I am a fucking fiend for Fallout.
I love Fallout also. I'm not like the biggest huge fanboy for it, but I still love Fallout.
I'm a massive fanboy.
When it comes to watching the show, I really did enjoy it a lot. I think they did a pretty decent job on a lot of the lore that was available in the show itself. Even the sound effects, if you pay attention, are very much like the game, and it just, so good.
Okay, good. I have something to look forward to.
Keep in mind though, whenever you are watching a show like this based on a video game, based on Marvel, try your best to realize this is a different universe. Try to keep that mindset so that way it's better for you.
No, I'm gonna keep it assumed that it's gonna be in the Fallout universe just because of the way the trailer runs and everything. It just feels like it's a different vault. It's because like every game was a different vault, so it was an entirely different experience.
Exactly, and I like
keep it that way.
Yeah, But I feel like people, and I'm looking at you, Avatar fans, kind of expect.
Avatar.
I'm just being honest. Like, look, don't get me wrong. I love the Avatar. I'm not expecting a one-by-one fucking show
rendition
from Netflix for it to be exactly the same. I didn't expect that with this either, and I ended up loving this show. And like Earthbound is saying, like, honestly, even if you don't think of it as a different universe, they still did a pretty good job. It still like works in the Fallout universe. There's some tidbits here and there that people might disagree with, and I'm not going to ruin anything, but you'll see it if you watch the show. But I highly recommend giving this show a shot if you have Amazon Prime. Funny enough, I didn't have any commercials when I was watching this because of my Prime membership. I was expecting commercial after commercial, and it wasn't. So it was really good. A lot of the episodes.
The vertebrates.
Yeah, the vertebrates look so good. Everything looks good. People were upset that the metallic suits look like foam and stuff, but in my opinion, though, like a lot of the campiness and the special effects and stuff, I liked it. So we're gonna transition over to talking about Call of Duty. Recently, I Earthbound Reaper got it for me, and I was able to play it, and I had a lot of fun with it. It's so far, and I was surprised at how much fun that I had. And I'm usually a Call of Duty hater, but cod liver oil. But
I thoroughly enjoy COD.
It was okay. I wasn't mad at it like I was.
You were surprised.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much I like it. I don't like the cost of everything in the games, but I did enjoy the game so far, and I do want to play zombies, regardless of what other people say about it.
Don't worry, I got you, brother. We'll be doing it.
But yeah, let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit more. So basically, there's a new season COD. I'll let Earthbound Reaper take over for the COD stuff. We had a little bit of a problem with trying to start multiplayer yesterday, but I'll let him take over from here.
Yeah, I'll touch on that stuff. Yeah, we have season 3. The season 3 battle pass. It's the Black Cell. It's another Black Cell pass, which I'm not too crazy about. The real big thing that we got to focus on in the new season right now, or the big thing, I guess I should say, that Call of Duty is focusing on right now is their mobile game. That's been a big major focus for them. But there is a ton of new maps, which you're seeing some of them right now. There's a ton of new features in the game. So basically, there's a lot of stuff coming out from the CDL department, like the Call of Duty League. So there are skins from the actual teams and everything for the new season, because there's a new, with the new season of Call of Duty League and everything, you have access to that stuff through ranked and shit. And the biggest thing that just came out, which he's got pulled up on the screen right now, is Rebirth Island is back. Rebirth is back in Warzone, which is another major focus in Call of Duty right now. It has definitely introduced more fast-paced, competitive Warzone Call of Duty, like it used to be, which is, good for that community of individuals. They do have, Warzone ranked, as everybody really does know. But there is with Rebirth coming back like this, it did introduce a new playstyle in Warzone. It's freshening up the scene, for sure. I've done a lot of fixes on the multiplayer side. A lot of the anti-cheat shit did get fixed. There's been a lot less of that toxic behavior going on in the ranked matches and in the regular lobbies. There's a new system that they've released, and I had it pulled up, or there's going to be a new system release, I should say, for their multiplayer matchmaking system. This is something that's coming up in their future updates. So the way the matchmaking works is skill-based matchmaking, which we all are aware of, right? Even though they've denied it in the past, it's a real thing. They are making some changes to it, and I have not watched or not read through the white paperwork because I'm dyslexic and I don't like to read. So I have not read into it, but there are changes coming to that. Currently, this week's portion of the season, we have the Weed Sloth coming in. That's the new skin coming through. The biggest takeaway from the stuff that you can actually purchase is the Warhammer 40k crossover, which Imperfecta has.
That shit looks so good.
Aggressively embodied. It comes with
do anything not aggressively.
Yes, there's one thing he doesn't do aggressively.
Good to know.
Yes, there's only one single thing he doesn't do aggressively. and it's eat sugar cookies. He eats that with passion. However, the 40k crossover thing, it's super cool. This is definitely one of the big ones that I liked. And Perfected loves it to death. It is epic as fuck. So there's a new Ultramarines. There you go. Their skin. That is the two new skins for them. It comes for the Stealth Juggernaut. So he has a shield. He pings on the map, anything within a vicinity of him. It comes with 3 new skins for operators, which you're showing now on the screen. We've got the Sisters of Battle, Blood Angel Space Marine Scout, and the Ultramarine Scout, which are just 2 different variants for the same skin. And then there is the Cadian skin, which is pretty epic. I'm a Cadian fan. I'm also a Black Templar fan. And then there's the guns. There are a couple different guns. There is a double barrel assault rifle in the game now.
What the fuck?
There is a las rifle in the game now. There is a chain sword in the game now. There is some shit in this game now that is amazing. There's a new gore system for those specific weapons and for these skins, where you kill these dudes, and they turn into absolute gore. The finishers are incredible. It just totally and completely and utterly embodies in its entirety what it's like to be a Space Marine when you're in a Juggernaut suit. It is incredible. And you definitely feel that 40k vibe when you're playing in the skin. It was done very, very well, and it's in anticipation for some new things going on in the 40k world right now. If you don't know, the new Space Marine game, Space Marine 2, is coming out this year.
So I
cannot wait for it. Yes, I am a massive nerd. And then a couple of different ones that they're showing on there is the Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah, there's 2 skins for that now. They're kind of lame. It's just another skin, another crossover skin. The biggest ones to take away from it was definitely the 40k for the season. That is a huge one. There's another set in there too in the store for Dune. Cool little feature that they added. As far as like patch notes and everything goes, they've been just patching the same bullshit that they patch all the time because they don't patch it the first time.
We're gonna kind of transition here to another game. I'm sorry for cutting you off, dude, but
no, for sure.
We're gonna try and transition here to another game that I've been playing with Imperfecta, Lilac, and Triss as well. It's called Content Warning, and it's a fun game where you make content. It's kind of like basic. Let's say a mix between like those Japanese games where you take pictures of ghosts with a camera and like God, what's that that new game where you gotta go get space junk? I can't remember what it's called right now.
Lethal Company.
Lethal Company. So it's like a Lethal Company game where you're making content. Basically, you get more viewers, the more monsters you get on the camera, and you just derp around and be a bunch of dumbasses while you're going and doing shit. But it's a lot of fun. You go back to your home base and you kind of purchase more items to be able to, Blair Witch Project, kind of like that, honestly. And once you're done getting film and stuff, you gotta head back to the ship, go back and try and just upload it, and then the amount of viewers you get kind of shows how much money you get, and then you go back and do it again, and it's just this constant loop of doing that. But you have a lot of props and stuff that you can use to be able to pretty much just make it more funny, in my opinion. And it's a content generator. Pretty much, don't drop the ladder. Pretty much, it's just there for you to be able to create content for your channel, Twitch, YouTube, or whatever, if you really want to get into it, and just be silly as fuck and have a really good time. And I do enjoy these kind of games because honestly, that's what gaming's about. And at the end of the day, you can kind of be competitive, you can go for a story, but at the end of the day, you're playing it to have fun. And this is one of those games, $7.99 on Steam. Bunch of fun to play around with friends. We'll be trying to make some content on it, and I'll be dropping it in my YouTube later. If you do want to check out my YouTube now and see what's available on it, you can go there and just see the derpy shit that we have on there. I'm trying to get Earthbound into this game so we can make some content here and there.
I'll be there at some point. I will be there at some point.
I'm thought about it, but it just doesn't seem like a game I get into.
I am working.
At least not alone.
Okay.
Right.
I'm working on figuring out direction on the channel, but that's all it really is right now. That's all it's coming down to. I'm struggling with the jumping back and forth between games. I am the kind of guy to sit on one game, so it's been a struggle.
No,
and trying to find something to run has been a pain in the butt. So.
I understand. I'm the person that jumps from shit to shit all the time. So, I I like kind of juggling around a bunch of different games, and that's why I suck at some games because I just don't play them as often. But
Yeah.
I can understand why you wouldn't get into Monarch, but this isn't a game to play alone. I tried playing it with randos, and I ended up getting in with like a bunch of Fortnite kids that just didn't want to play the game and were just like tasing everybody. And I'm pretty sure they were hacking because they just had infinite
See,
spawns.
that's me. Is I don't usually have a lot of friends who want to play these weird, funky games that I'd be interested in. One of my friends are like, "No, let's stick with this game we know," and I'm like, "But this."
But this. I'll have one game.
It's not expensive. It looks funky. Let's try it. Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm very much for playing like weird random games, depending on what it is. Like one of my friends got me like this fucking spray gun game with anime titties, and I played it once, and then I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to stream this, but I'll play it with him from time to time if he really wants to. But yeah, I like strange games like this. And I don't know if this is going to be something that's going to be sticking around or being popular for very long, but I will be trying to mess around with it from time to time and just goofing around. And I'll probably stream it one of these days, maybe tomorrow. We'll see, because we're hitting that 2-hour mark already. But yeah, content warning on Steam. Definitely check it out. If you are interested in playing it with me, just go ahead and let me know, and I will gladly play it with you. It's all about making content, having fun with your friends, and I think
It's a goofy fun time.
It's a goofy fun time.
When my paycheck comes in next week, I'll get it and I'll play it with you.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. But yeah, that's pretty much all the time that we have for today. We hit the 2-hour mark. We don't have 10 viewers, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of end it here. If there's any finishing statements that you guys want to, say before we hop off about any of the topics that we talked about today, please feel free to do so right now.
Or fire.
I love y'all. I can't wait to see you guys on the next Purple podcast. And the next time we meet up on the Reaper Crew. If you do want to be there tomorrow, we are going to watch that Fallout show tomorrow live.
At 3 p.m. EST?
Yes, either in the Discord or live on the stream. I will definitely put out a notification or an announcement tomorrow before 3, so probably around 2 p.m. Eastern, and let everybody know where we're going to be. If we'll be in the Discord or if we'll be on Twitch. Either way, you'll be able to watch it on your phones or wherever. It'll be more about just like hanging out with the community, more so than writing on the stream. That's typically not how I do my Fridays, but we're gonna do it because I've been actually very excited for this show, but with everything going on in my life and everything, I haven't been able to keep up on it, so I didn't know it came out already. We're gonna do that for sure.
I think you're gonna love it, honestly.
I'm sure Purple will be there.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again with my wife. She got so mad. She like fell asleep like halfway through the first episode, and then I just binged it the whole night till like 2 a.m. I'm like, I have a problem. I need to turn
100%. Yeah.
I'm on episode 6. Let me just step off.
100%.
So yeah, dude, it's a good show. But thanks again, everybody, for your time. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming through. If you have any suggestions on who I should bring out to, please let me know in the chat. And yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. We finally reached our 200 follower goal. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I can't do the giveaway quite yet because I don't have money to do the giveaway right now. But once I get established and have a job, I'll be able to do the giveaway. We'll do a little raffle. I'll let everybody know in the community when I'm going to be doing that. Oh, basically, we will go into the store. You'll look at what you want in the store, and any one item that you want, you let me know what you want, and then I will send it to you.
Yes, sir.
You just got to send me your information so I can send it to you. And then
he's doing my identity.
Purple merch.
He's gonna get some purple merch. And then if you guys do want to just wear the swag or anything as well, you can definitely go to the merch store and check it out. Let me know what you like, what you dislike. I recently added stuff with a new logo on there. We got a duffel bag, we got a water bottle, we got coffee mugs, we got shirts. I also updated one of the shirts to have bigger sizes for people. If there is something on there that isn't your size, just let me know and I'll try and find a way to make it happen. We'll be adding more stuff like shoes, more shoe options and stuff for people to be wearing. But yeah, does anybody have any suggestions on who I should read out to?
We definitely need to get a great one in here.
Yeah, it's just I do it later. I might have to do the podcast later, if that's the case.
We definitely need to get a great one in here. He would enjoy this.
Oh yeah.
Definitely that. And definitely you guys keep up in the Discord. There's plenty of announcements and stuff going on in the Discord. For Purple Doughboy.
Between
You keep up
me and
with that.
Reaper, there's a bunch of community updates that go on. I also have a Twitter that I don't have a link for right now. Give me 2 seconds and I'll find that for you guys. But
I've been painting my helmet. I will send photos of this in the Discord if anyone is interested right after the stream is over.
Don't forget to kiss your homies goodnight.
don't forget
Love
to watch
y'all.
it.
Good night. Change
Have a
your
good night,
name
guys.
backwards.
And I'll find somebody to raid out to right